Greetings and salutations. This is Outspoken Diva. Let's have a talk about it Tuesday, shall we? We have our handy dandy cup of tea. It's Christmas time. It's in a Christmas cup. Do I ever drink tea out of a Christmas cup other than Christmas? I mean, holiday time, Christmas time, and all that kind of stuff. But we're not talking about that. We just know that I have this here. Sometimes I wonder, do some people just want to have a humbug spirit in their heart? Sometimes I wonder if some people just want to criticize and not use common sense sometimes when they open their mouths. Sometimes I just wonder, do some people just don't have any joy in their life at all? Once they know that something is wrong, 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 or they feel like it's wrong, 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 they just attack, attack, attack. Um, if you've been with me for a while, most people know that Christmas time is not even my favorite time of the year. My favorite holiday is Easter, but I know a good time is needing to be had when I know a good time is needing to be had, okay? So recently, a church, they say a church in Texas. I know the church. The church is Prestonwood in Plano, Texas. I have actually been to the church once. Recently, they was showing, someone on TikTok was showing the church having rehearsals where some guys on drums were flying through the air. It was rehearsals for their Christmas program, the gift of Christmas. They do it every year. They sell tickets. It's a big thing, and that's the reason why I've been to Prestonwood. I went to one of their performances. This was years. I was in my 20s. I'm not in my 20s anymore. This was years ago. Maybe I think I might have went like in 2005, 2006, 7, 8, something around that time. Okay, and it's a big to do. Okay, and I mean, it's a fun time. They tell the story. They have this. It starts off like with a Broadway production, and I mean, big lights and singing and stuff. And they singing Christmas songs and stuff, and then they have the little play part, and then someone comes and tells the story of the birth of Jesus, and they have the angels flying and drummers and lights and live animals and a real baby as baby Jesus, sometimes crying. Probably might make, we never know about babies, they do those things. But uh but if people saw that and there was so many people criticizing, talking about why they could be I bet they don't mean they could be feeding the homeless. You don't know that they don't. Why? Because it's Christmas. And I don't understand why criticism is on a church that wants to celebrate Jesus big, celebrate his birthday big. We can celebrate our own birthdays big. Oh, we go up for our birthdays. The church can't go up for the leader, the head of the church. They can't go up for his birthday. My thing is, if they have it, why don't they use it? I mean, and who wants to have a boring, dry play when you can have an exciting play? They can afford it. Their their members don't seem to have a problem with it. So why do people on the outside always want to criticize and tell churches what they shouldn't do? I'm not saying that messed up mess have not happened before. I almost cussed. I'm not saying messed up mess has not happened within churches before. Trust me, mismanagement of money, but you can't compare apples to oranges in this situation. This is not the pastor driving a fancy car, but they're still in a storefront church, and everybody is on welfare that goes to the church. This is not the same thing. Also, they probably not using all the tithe money of the church. They sell tickets to this. The last I looked, I think the cheapest ticket to this production is $20. And this is a the church is as if you've seen the video, it's a mega church. Personally, it's a nice size. It's a large church. Okay, very large church. And I miss actually on Christmas Eve when they would show it on uh WFA Channel 8 in Dallas. Plano is a suburb around in the DFW area, Dallas Fort Worth area, if you don't know. Uh, and they used to show it, and then the Pastor Jack Graham, would do a little sermonette on TV. You know, those kind of things. I miss it. You know, and again, I'm glad I got to see it for myself. You know, live. But I just don't understand, why are we complaining about what a church does with their money? And who's to say they don't um, feed the homeless of their area, taking care of families, have a giving tree? You don't know that. All these people, you people saw was, well, people saw, I won't say, but maybe people who are watching, my readers and people who watch these videos, maybe y'all weren't the ones who complained about it or wondered about it. But always y'all people want to wag their fingers. All you saw was rehearsal of the drummers in the air. I'm glad hey, I'm glad they having rehearsal. We don't want no sloppy performances for this, okay? And again, if it's Jesus' birthday, if that's what Christmas is about, why not have a big celebration? You should have the biggest celebration for Jesus that you can afford. Yeah, I said it. What you can afford, what your church can afford, what you, an individual, can afford. You should go all out for Jesus' birthday. Not, we don't have to go all out. If we don't ever go all out for gifts for each other, gifts for ourselves, um, all that kind of stuff, we should go all out for how we celebrate Jesus. And if this is how they want to celebrate uh, Jesus Christ on his birthday, go ahead. Like I said, we go all out for our birthday. We do it big. Why they can't do it big? And trust me, that gift of Christmas, oh, it's big. Okay. And if you can't see Prestonwood's performance, uh, First Baptist, they always have a good. I've been to the First Baptist in Plano. They had a singing Christmas tree. It was nice. Or whatever program you have at a local church, or things like that. Go experience those. Stop being so by humbug. Stop being so negative. We all want to go big for Christmas. Go big in your heart. How about that? And if you go big in your heart for Jesus, especially for his birthday, you're going big then in your heart. Right here, your heart. You wouldn't have no negativity. You can't go by humbug. You wouldn't worry about what a church is doing. Okay? Other than that, you got any comments, questions, concerns, drop them down in the comments on this video, the blog, or the social media site that you see this on. And other than that, happy holidays. Talking to you in adult terms.